As we're getting towards the final weeks of the major items being in-game, and with Operation Hype dying down as we're reaching the end of that as well, now is the perfect time to look at investing in the cases that have been rallying in price over the past month. In today's video, we're going to look at 3 of the best potential case investments you could make going into the new year. So as always, if you guys enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to check out my sponsor, FreeCash. FreeCash is an easy-to-use site where you can earn money by completing simple tasks on your PC. By going to the Earn tab, there's simple surveys you can fill out and mobile games you can play to earn coins. For example, there's easy 5 to 10 minute surveys that get you a guaranteed $1 for each one you fill out. And on average, it only takes you around 17 minutes until users cash out for the first time. And there's an average of around $19 earned a day, which ain't too bad. Withdrawing is also incredibly easy and gives you a ton of options. You can even withdraw CSGO skins once you earn enough coins, and if you don't want that, there's gift cards, crypto, really anything you want. So be sure to check out FreeCash with that link in the description and sign up for a free 100 coins. But for now, let's get right into the video. First of all, let's talk about the glove case. The prices started to pick back up over the past month, and this should definitely be something on your radar. After reaching a high of almost $3 during the June spike, the glove case bottomed out earlier this month at around $1.12. Since then, you can see this rise back up in price to where it's at now at around the $140 range, and this might not even be scratching the surface yet. Once again, it did hit a $3 peak in June, but there could potentially be more gains to come very soon. I think the glove case has huge potential, and there's always going to be hype behind it, with it obviously being not only one of the only cases with gloves, but the only case besides the Hydra case with the gloves it has. The Hydra case, of course, being extremely limited in quantity as well, and very little of them unboxed a month, probably because they cost like $10 each. So the glove case is pretty much a standalone case for its rare special item. So for now, it really looks like investors have taken this case over, with so many more people buying than selling, pushing price back up. Personally, I think this is definitely going to be a really low risk but long-term investment, because it's actually got gloves that people want as well, like Pandora's boxes and Crimson Caminos, and now could be a great time to buy after months of investors accumulating cases and what seems to be a clear bottom in price. And it seems like the glove case isn't slowing down on the number unboxed a month, with 378,000 unboxed in October and less than 100,000 of them on the Steam market currently. As it goes for case investing, I think the glove cases are definitely at the top of my list right now, and it looks like even with the hype behind the Operation and Major that was going on, that $1.50 case, which in comparison to other cases is honestly pretty expensive, is still going strong in the amount unboxed per month. So it's great to see that these are still being unboxed in a pretty notable margin, and because of that, I think investing in them can actually turn out to be profitable. It doesn't really seem like anything's profitable nowadays because there's so much Operation and Major stuff going on, but we gotta step back for a moment and look at the fundamental stuff that we've been looking at for months at this point. So the glove case, definitely at the top of my radar when it comes to case investing. But next up, let's talk about a case that's gone under a lot of people's radars. For all the people that thought this case was done after Snakebite came out, the Broken Fang case has actually managed to rally back up over the 50 cent mark, which has even surprised me. This is a really interesting case considering the case was sitting around the low 30 cent range for months. It's possible that as the hype from the Major and Operation have been dying down, investors have been going back to opening cases and investing in cases like the glove case and Broken Fang after taking profits from their Operation investments. And the fact that so many people are just holding on to both of these cases has really driven up the price in the past month. And unless the Saudi oil princes and Russian oligarchs that I know are out there selling all of their cases, there shouldn't be a reason why this trend doesn't continue. Especially when we pull up our trusty little spreadsheet of CSGO cases unboxed in the month of October, there was over 1.1 million of these unboxed. So by no means are these things completely dead at this point. As I've said in the past, no matter what it is, nothing is just going to drop until it hits 3 cents if it's got people unboxing them or applying them, whatever it may be, in mass like this. So by no means are these things completely dead. But now it doesn't mean go buying up all the Riptide cases just yet in hopes for the same thing this time around. We've definitely got to wait a little till number 1, a case gets released with the same knives as the Riptide case, and number 2, for the trend to bottom out to get a real grasp of when we can buy in here if we want to make some profit. But it is very interesting to see that there's still so many of these cases being unboxed and bought up on the Steam market as well, especially being bought up on the Steam market. I don't know who's buying them there, but they're going up in price, and I mean, we'll take it honestly. So lastly, let's talk about the Breakout Case. And while this case has been pretty stagnant over the past month, unlike the other two, it could be set to follow a similar pattern and raise its price again as more people start to buy and hold the case rather than just buy and sell. There's no reason not to expect this case to do well, as it's the case with the OG butterfly knives, and the community has really constantly proven that they like butterfly knives a lot. Just look at their price chart over this entire past year. They've just been spiking up so much, hit their peak, now they've flattened out for the time being. But so has the Breakout Case. We may see this continue in the future, but either way, after a June spike up to the $3.20 range, the case fell to around the $1.80 range and has stayed there for a little over a month. The Breakout Case being stagnant for the past month has given investors time to buy up more cases, and like the broken Fang and glove cases, a stagnant price could mean that people are accumulating these cases to hold onto them. This is all good news for a potential future rally, and you could be expecting to see something like 20 to 40% gains. Potentially, I would say once we get past the operation, if this pattern holds, because I don't really see any reason for it to be dropping past this price at this point. We've gone through the major sale, we've gone through the major, it took a hit from the operation, so there's really nothing in its path pretty much anytime soon that make it have a big dip in price, which is why I've got high hopes for a lot of these cases. So with all these cases already being extremely limited, pretty much all of them not being able to have as drops in years, if not a year, I think they're all great long-term investments. Potentially the broken Fang case could be a wonkier one, but Breakout and glove case definitely the top 2 in my opinion. I still want to see how the broken Fang case plays out, and then we can compare that to Riptide cases when the time comes, but we've still got a lot of time to wait for that. Overall, I think it's just definitely something to keep your eye on. To wrap things up, I really do think these 3 cases are following similar patterns and could actually lead to a price increase, and I believe now could be a great opportunity to get in early on a price rally and take some profit in the near future, hopefully towards the end of the operation, as these cases will start to be a great option for investors to look at. But that's just my opinion. I am no savant, I do not predict the future, I'm just telling you guys my opinion, so it's up to you if you want to risk your money and invest into that. But besides all that, I think that does wrap it up for this video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.